Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my 2-month update for the Dude You Panned My Battleship project. This is a project I am doing in collaboration with my good friend Elizabeth. She is at Cookie Pans over on Instagram. Follow her there if you want to see her end of this project. Basically, we have a grid of 20 eyeshadows. I am using singles. She is using depotted singles that are in a magnetic palette. And we are trying to just hit pan on each of the shadows. We have placed battleships on our opponent's grid, and hopefully I can sink her battleships first. That's the plan. All of that is going on over at Instagram. So if you'd like to see where I placed my battleships on her grid, you can see it on my Instagram page. If you'd like to see where she placed her battleships on my grid, you could go to her Instagram page. It's super fun. Go check it out. For the purpose of this video, I'm just talking about the eyeshadows I'm working on and whether or not I've hit pan. And I have not hit pan yet. There are no pans on my grid yet. Yes, Hayes? Okay. I have no idea what I was talking about. For the purpose of this video, I am just going to be talking about my progress with the single shadows that I've picked. I have not hit pan yet. It's a slow start. My main goal has been to try to incorporate 1 or 2 of these eyeshadows into my looks every day, and if I do that, I feel like I'm making progress, and most importantly, I'm getting use out of these shadows that have been sitting around untouched for a long time. So it just feels really good to be playing around with these single eyeshadows. I'm not zeroing in on any of them. There's none that I'm really trying to focus in on yet, but I'm trying to incorporate some of these eyeshadows into my looks every day, and I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the shadows. Okay, here is my battleship grid. Not too much has changed since last month. The eyeshadow that I'm using the most consistently out of all of these is Wet n Wild Brulee, and you can see that there's something weird going on in the center. It is changing, it's progressing. Another project panner named Debbie left a comment stating that it took her 6 weeks to hit pan on this eyeshadow. Well, Debbie, it's been about 8 weeks. There's no pan. Hopefully soon though, hopefully by next month. I did use these two quite a bit throughout February. I really enjoyed it. I've been really enjoying both of these colors, but no major dips forming. It's kind of hard. These pans are huge, and sometimes I'm not sure where to put my brush. The obvious answer is to aim for the middle, but sometimes I don't know where to put my brush. And sometimes these produce kick up, so the next time I go to use them, I'm just picking up the kick up from the time before. But I'm really enjoying them. They're beautiful shades, and I'm having a lot of fun with both of them. I'm so glad I put them in this project. This is Starlight from Urban Decay. I used it a lot throughout January. I used it a little during February, but I have still been using it. I don't think I used any of those at all. NYX Morocco also got a ton of use in January and some use in February. That's hard to say. I've been using this Bella Rose as an inner corner highlight. It looks exactly the same as it did when I first put it in the project. I didn't use that at all. I have started using this one. I did not use this at all in January, but in February I used this a few times with the single from my Pan That palette, and they look nice together, so I think that'll be a nice way to work on both the shadows at the same time. Didn't use. Max Cranberry. I use this quite a bit. Is that a dip? Not really. But I did use this quite a bit. Didn't use. So this is where we're currently standing with the Dude You Panned My Battleship. I have no idea what Elizabeth is up to. She's been very quiet over on Instagram. So I don't know how close she is to hitting pan on her shadows. I don't really have any goals for any of these shadows as far as focusing in on any of them. I'm just having a ton of fun. I imagine I'm going to be playing with the greens a little bit during the month of March, but you know, there's no rules. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I won't touch them at all in March. But either way, I will be back in a month to talk about the progress I made on these shadows. And I am having so much fun incorporating them into my looks. It's been a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.